The European Commission has disbursed 2.25 billion euros to Germany in pre-financing, equivalent to 9% of the country's financial allocation under the Recovery and Resilience Facility, the RRF. This corresponds to the pre-financing amount requested by Germany in its Recovery and Resilience Plan. The pre-financing payment will help kickstart the implementation of the crucial investment and reform measures outlined in Germany's Recovery and Resilience Plan. The Commission will authorize further disbursements based on the implementation of the investments and the reforms outlined in Germany's Recovery and Resilience Plan. The country is set to receive 25.6 billion euros in total, fully consisting of grants over the lifetime of its plan. The disbursement follows the recent successful implementation of the first borrowing operations under Next Generation EU. By the end of the year, the Commission intends to raise up to a total of 80 billion euros in long-term funding, to be complemented by short-term EU bills to fund the first planned disbursement to member states under Next Generation EU. You have heard some on this channel already. Part of Next Generation EU, the RRF will provide 723.8 billion euros to support investments and reforms across member states. The German plan is part of the unprecedented EU response to emerge stronger from the COVID-19 crisis, fostering the green and digital transitions and strengthening resilience and cohesion in our societies. The RRF in Germany finances investments and reforms that are expected to have a deeply transformative effect on Germany's economy and society. And of course, there are some of those projects as examples. First, securing the green transition. The German plan will invest 1.5 billion in green hydrogen to help decarbonize the German economy. 2.5 billion will be used to help citizens acquire more than 800,000 decarbonized vehicles. And they're supporting the digital transition. The German plan will devote 3 billion to making more than 215 public services digitally available and allot 2.25 billion to large-scale cross-border European initiatives in microelectronics and next-generation cloud infrastructures. And then there's reinforcing economic and social resilience. The German plan will invest 3 billion in modernizing hospitals to improve their digital infrastructure, emergency capacities, telemedicine, robotics and IT, and cybersecurity. The plan also includes a joint program at national and regional levels to tackle investment bottlenecks, shortening administrative planning and approval procedures, standardizing requirements to request financing subsidies, and accelerating housing construction. And President Ursula von der Leyen said on this, COVID-19 is an exceptional crisis because it proves that health, the environment, and the economy are all connected. This is why it is so important to invest now for change, to build a future that is at the same time more resilient, more ecologically and competitive. That's what Next Generation EU aims to achieve through its support to the investment and reform plans of the EU member states. And so I'm very happy that today we are making the first payment of over 2.2 billion to Germany to support its effort to create a more decarbonized and digital economy and society. Johannes Hahn, Commissioner for Budget and Administration, said, after 3 very successful bond issuances under Next Generation EU over the past few weeks, and the first payments for other Next Generation EU programs, I'm glad that we have now also reached the disbursement stage for the RRF. Intense cooperation with Germany and solid preparation within the Commission allowed us to pay out the funds in record time. This shows that with the resources raised, we will be able to swiftly deliver on the pre-financing needs of all member states, thus giving them the initial boost in implementing the numerous green and digital projects included in the national plans. And Paolo Gentiloni, Commissioner for Economy, said, today's pre-financing is the first part of the 25 billion euros in grants that Germany will receive through the Recovery and Resilience Facility. Germany's Recovery and Resilience Plan will support efforts to develop an efficient hydrogen economy, investments in sustainable transport, and energy-efficient building renovations, as well as the digitization of public services, healthcare, and education. Particularly welcome are the measures to support disadvantaged groups and facilitate women's participation in the labor market, for instance, through expanded childcare services and all-day schooling. These are challenges that the Commission has long recommended that Germany addresses. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.